Alright, y'all. I'm headed from home. Gonna show y'all a little bit of this town I'm in. Just a little bit there. Not a lot. That's the bike trail, y'all. This is one side of the school, University of Southern Mississippi. That's the rock back there. What I'm waiting on is this place to open. That is what I'm waiting on. Used to be La Fiesta Bravo. La Fiesta Bravo went down, then this place opened up, which is one of the guys they used to half-ass run it with, the other guy. And that is our hospital. And that's the clinic behind it. Oh, okay, and there go a little urgent care type place right there. Y'all, I always wanted to live at that house. When I was a little kid, you know. Yep. Now this, y'all, when I told you on another video, this was our old mall. It's called Turtle Creek Mall. I don't know, it's called Cloverleaf Center or something now. But it was over there. Not them little buildings right there, but the big one beside it. Another of the Hattiesburg Clinic part of it. Yep, that was like way back in the day. Old Cloverleaf Mall. Let's go ahead and get this truck into its bath. Alright, y'all, this is part of that side of the town where I told you where it kind of went to a ghost area. And gotta go to the mall once again, the old mall right there. This is a part of it. It's kind of still living over here. But on the other side, what I'm going to show you, that's where it mostly died. Moved out. Oh, man, they go a funeral. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to be like, you supposed to stop. No, you supposed to stop. What make you got to stop? There's no law in that. Y'all remember that. There's no law in there. And you're not hurting anybody by keep going. Who's out of respect? Respect for who? Oh, corpse? That person's soul has gone, whichever way it's going, y'all. Remember that. Y'all, this little car lot right here. It's a little mom and pop car lot, but that's what's left of it. That used to be like Goodrich. This has been like Midas. This used to be CarQuest. It's supposed to turn into a coffee place now. Now this place here is another one that Curtis and Ford bought. Not Curtis Ford, but the Duff brothers. This was McMullen Motors. Let me get off this side here. It was McMullen Motors. Now they done turned it to something else. Pan built, I think, I ain't sure. Used to be Ryan Chevrolet. No longer, they bought that out. And now this used to be like a used side, but it ain't even there anymore. Not, they just park stuff over there. You got little places like this. Look at the little smart car right there, y'all. Boom. If you want a smart car. If you need yourself a little money. Alright, now this place here used to be Toyota of Hattiesburg back in the old days. They moved out that way. And that place there used to be a club we used to go to. This used to be like a shopping center called Gibson Pharmacy and Sunflower and Gibson Store. Now it's just Mississippi Motors and some little old Department of Human Sources or whatever you want to call that. And that was a used side of Ford, courtesy Ford. Like I said, it turned to where they got police cars over here. Now I don't know what's going on with that place. And they're abandoned. They used to be full of cars. That was, I can't remember. But I'm gonna take you to a side of the town that, like I was saying, who would put a business over here? This used to be like a parts store, like, it's a parts store now, bumper to bumper. I don't know if it's still open, but this used to be the Ford body shop. This was an area that had all that over there was like contaminated. I don't even know where the plant come from that contaminated all this, to be honest with you. Steelman Grocery. It's still called Steelman Grocery, but when I was little, it was called Steelman Grocery. And some, what are they? Asians or something. They took it over now, but they kept the name Steelman. And some black guy come in from, I think, Jackson and killed the damn lady that owned the store. That's my partner's daughter right there. She died over there on a train accident. This little shop been open forever since I was a kid. That's Zoe's Corner, a little old bitty hole in the wall club. Well, it's supposed to be a hole in the wall, but I think they charge you to come up in there. Like I said, why would you put a business over here? Let me go down up. See that trailer back there? If they ever take that trailer out, that's it. But you can't put trailers in our city. You got to put them over in the rural areas. This is Killingsworth Barbershop. Used to be a big house right there when I was a little kid. That's Verna Damer Park. Verna Dummer, however you want to say it. We used to go play in the pool up there and all when I was little. There's a little kindergarten, a preschool back there I used to go to too. This was another little barbershop I went to a couple times as a kid. Those are what's called Pine View Apartments. They turned to not so well apartments too. You'll see a gate around and think you got a gated community, but hey, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't. Don't be fooled. I'm just wasting gas riding over to show y'all this stuff. Alright, y'all, this here is called Bunhummy Apartments. Most black folk, well, no, I say Forest Jen Apartments. Oh man, I ain't know they changed the name. I ain't going in. It's almost like that place on what is it called? With Denzel Washington. Training Day. You go in there, they go to watching you and looking at you. And it's one way in and one way out. They even try to get into it with the police over there, y'all. That's how disrespectful they is. So what you think they'll do with me? I end up going to jail from over there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even going off up in there. Cause they'll see this, they'll see that. And some on the back window, they'll see that and they'll be bothering me. It'd be like fuck bugs coming at me, you know what I'm saying? So nope, we're not gonna go off up in there. Pine View. Let's dip off into this neighborhood right here. Alright. Now y'all, these houses back when I was a kid was some, I call mid, you made okay money. You made okay money, you lived over there, just okay. It's on that side of town, but hey, is right there on the outskirts of that little bit back there. Them apartments wasn't that bad back then either. I ain't gonna go too deep into this neighborhood because it look about the same. The half brick, half asbestos houses. That's mainly what you're gonna see in there. Now this here, y'all, if this was my yard, you know the city will tear me up. Yes, they will. 2 trailers sitting in front and a domino table, man. Man, they'll tear me up. But as you can see, they got the green coated fence right here. The fence they told me I had to put, well, that is painted. Oh, they cheated me. That's the same fence, they done painted it. Some of my mama, boy, I tell you. This is William Carey University. It used to be called William Carey College. They done got buildings and everything. They try to buy all these houses out. Thing is, they don't come to ask you. They let you come to them. They buy your house and build something like this on it for the school. Because all these used to be houses over here. There go one more house stuck in there. But all this used to be houses, y'all. Not over here. It's always been the college. But you go over there, you ain't no business, they'll run you off. Alright, you see this on this corner, this grassy area? That was one of my auntie houses. Used to be right there. She had fruit trees and everything. She died, and the house went to crap. Got tore down. Bought by that school and tore it down. Alright, now this is pretty much the neighborhood I came up in when I was staying with my grandmama. There used to be a house right there. Storm shelter still there, but the storm took the house away. Tornado. Houses was down here. Tornado got them. The house was right there. Tornado got it, but he got a underground little bunker right there with them little car seats on it. Storm took all that. That house was not there. It was a house there, but they changed it. I grew up down that street too, cause my mama had a house down there. Partner of mine had a house here, Sean Anderson. And my mama just moved from that house. Well, it used to be a house there, a tornado, but that was where my grandmama house was, y'all. And all that back there was a backyard. Just think of mowing that by hand. All this change, it looks like junk now, really. That was my auntie house. And next to it was my great-grandmama house. She was born in 1800. And her house gone. Tornado got it. It was 2 houses here, tornado got them. Fire department was here. Don't understand why they didn't rebuild it after the tornado hit it. And that's a little storm shelter for the fire department. That was a rebuild house after the tornado got it. That was a rebuild. See, houses like that, you put them up over here, they ain't worth nothing. Because this area is not, that's what I gotta tell you people. If you get a house, watch where you put it at, because you can build you a nice house, insurance ain't gonna want to do nothing for it because it's in a bad area and they don't want to insure nothing like that. Your neighbor house, your neighbor yard can take your property value to hell. Alright, y'all. Same thing here with houses, but this is where most of all the 7-4 Hoover Crips hung out at. Right here, they call this the block back then. But what's so funny about it is like, man, the city need to do their job. They got a busted something right here. But see them right there? You know them ain't Crips. Those are called Mexicans, y'all. Oh, they is doing their job. I heard that. But those are called Mexicans, y'all. They're not black folk. What happened was they came and ran all the Crips out of town. Not out of town, but somewhere else. I'm gonna show you some more apartments too that the Crips stayed in. Now here, this is a multi-million-dollar police department that they building. It was an old hospital called Methodist Hospital They tore it down except for one little piece to keep it historical, I guess, and putting this big junk up, y'all. Crazy. I'm gonna show you. We didn't too tough go down this way. I did. I went where I wanted to go. Because I wasn't never scared. That's where a lot of vice lords hung out at. There's a lot of them live there. Now you turn right down this street. These are the historical houses, y'all. These houses run from 150, the little ones, up to 300,000 for these old houses, y'all. They historical houses. It's called a historical district. I wouldn't pay that much for an old mildewed house. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, right down the road, there was not a good area. I hate that thing. But right up here, they got this. The house I live in now, the people's moved from it and moved over here. Close to what's called a quarters. Newman Quarters. I'm gonna turn from right here. Because the quarters was full of black people and it was a rundown place. But all the black folks trying to go out west, like I told y'all, out west. And they leaving all this. So the white folk coming back in, they rebuilding all these old houses. Turning them back to, I guess you can call it immaculate. I don't know, but I wouldn't want them. I want one of these big old wooden houses. I don't like them. So they coming back here. Another part of that police station. This is the part they didn't tear down though. That was the part they kept up. It's the back side of it. Alright, now you see those apartments over there? They're called James Street Apartments. There was another place where Crips hung out at. And it was supposed to be fun times over there. It was fun times over there. It was fun times down that way too. But right over there too, it's full of Mexicans now. No blacks, I don't think, live there. I don't think. And then right around that corner is where the industrial park is, where the chicken plants and all that other stuff. Alright, y'all, now this is the quarters. Newman Quarters. Tornado took a lot of these houses. Then they built them on stilts because this was a flood area. Got a lot of for sale land right here. A lot of people that come back, they built their houses up on the little stilts and everything. I guess they don't care that it flood. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want it. Your car's still down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it. I wouldn't have nothing to do with the land, to be exact with you. Nope. So when they yard full of water, at least the house ain't gonna be full of water, but the car gonna be gone. And then you gotta worry about how am I gonna get out of this house? You know what I'm saying? That was a little old club. I forgot what it was called. Golly, what was that club called? All right, y'all, this was another one of my auntie's house. Now my cousin live over here. That house right there. And there is the Makeshift police station now. Used to be a fruit place. Now it's our Makeshift police station. And y'all, that truck there, he's had bigger tires than that on it. Somebody told my wife, I seen your husband daddy driving his truck today. My daddy dead. You know what I'm saying? People will make up some stuff though. Y'all's little club right here, it's called Guys and Dolls. One way in and pretty much one way out, but I guess they got a little back door right there. Alright, y'all, we are now in Petal, P-E-T-A-L, Petal, Mississippi. This is somewhere that well, here we go, right here. Bow. This is somewhere where how can I put it? They don't too much want my kind out here. Only reason I'm making it now because I'm in this truck. You know, they think I'm one of them out here. But this is a place, y'all, you're not too kindly looked at when you out this way. Just trust what I tell you from experience from other people. I see that truck there. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know if he wanted my can or one of the other can. I don't know. Let me try to get on out of here. Let me get on up out of here, y'all. I get back with y'all after I match this gas. I'm gonna take y'all in one more part of Pedal. One more part before we get up out of Pedal. Cause like I said, this ain't a place where you too welcomed at. I mean, everybody here ain't bad. That's like anything in the world. Everybody ain't bad. That Lowe's way across there. Everybody ain't bad, but it's just here they don't take too kindly of a lot of them don't. Trust what I tell you. All right. If you go down off up in this little subdivision and Pedal, just keep going and winding, but kind of take a little lefty light. Just kind of go left, not right. Cause right gonna take you back out of Pedal back to Hattiesburg in the quarters side. You go left, you'll go to this other little place called Sheeplow Community. And this is one little old subdivision they got going on over here. I mean, if everybody could just get along, be friendly, maybe this would be a nice place to move to. You know what I'm saying? But I get where they at with it too, cause a lot comes with. Just trust what I tell you. A lot comes with. Let me turn around these folk, y'all. They ain't gonna know where I am. Take one of them. I'm going back the other way, y'all. Y'all look at that gas price. That is one of the reasons that Mississippi is like one of those places that's not high-end living. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta make a whole bunch of money to live here. It's a retirement place, especially Hattiesburg. It's a retirement place. You don't have to make a whole lot of money to live here. And don't cost much to live here. You saw that gas price for a regular. And how much is your regular? Hey, we heading on out of Pedal, y'all. Going that way. We heading northwest. And probably about one more mile, we'll be back in Hattiesburg. You know, Hattiesburg is like pretty much, it's Forest County, we live in Forest County. Pedal's just a little old bitty town right outside of Hattiesburg, you know. So it's not like a long way away. Pretty much just cross the river, you're here. This dude here in this little Mustang, y'all might can hear those 6 cylinders. Ponies just howling and barking and crying and croaking and everything they can do. Poor little guy. Alright, y'all, we coming up on, we just come out of Pedal. Just right there out of Pedal. Now we coming up on the Glendale Community. The Glendale Community is somewhere where I wanted to move to. I still wouldn't mind moving there because it's out in the county. Like I said, you can come out here and shoot your gun in your yard. You can burn bushes. You can put up that kind of fence if you wanted to. You can do whatever you want to do out here because you got a little more leniency than versus living in the city. Like right over here, this is a little, what do you call that? The McMurray Farms. I guess he sell bulls and all over there. Now you can find a couple of zebras out there. Oh, you don't see them now, but it's like 3 of them, I believe, y'all. Like 3 zebras be out here all the time. And I'm not playing. There's truly some zebras over there. And y'all, this here is the Glendale Community. Now this is like the outskirt part of the Glendale community that I wouldn't want. This ain't the part I would want to be in right here, y'all. This is like, to me, is like the let's see. How can I put it? Let's see. I don't even know how to put it. What part of the neighborhood I showed y'all. This is like, I can't even say, but this ain't the part I would want to live in. Now this part, y'all, I could have stood to live here. You know, this was a high part to me. I like it. I know some of you probably, it don't look too much different than too much, you say, but it's a little different, y'all. It's a little different. I mean, it's like cozy and look warm. You know what I'm saying? Look warm. I don't know. I can't explain it too tough, but I mean, it ain't all that, y'all. It ain't all that. I mean, I ain't trying to be all that. He's not right now. When I get a whole bunch of money, then I'll be living all that. I'll be have the pinky finger up and everything like this here, just doing stuff. Yeah. I want to do Antonio still live here. I knew a guy lived here way back 2000. I worked at another place with him. I don't know. But right here, y'all, that's a guy called W.T. Keys. He was he got like a race truck. I guess that's what you can call it. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. He got like a little, they got that Christmas tree on the front porch. Ain't that so? I told you to do what you want to do out here. If you want to put your Christmas tree on the front porch in February, this is pretty much going to be February. You can come right out your door right here, bucket naked, shoot your gun. You can do that here. I ain't saying I would want to come out bucket naked and shoot the gun, but you can do that. This is, and y'all ain't playing. You can. You can stand in your front yard and have your target and shoot your gun. Ain't nothing nobody can do or say to you. And this is just a pretty much like house part, y'all. There's parts out that way that got like it's got like a house and a lot of land, or you got land you can buy, however you want to do it. But these just established old houses. These are old houses, y'all. These houses are pretty much very old. He about like me. Oh no, that's the highway people doing that. I'm like, his grass always greener at his house too. We back at Evelyn Gandy. This is Evelyn Gandy, y'all. Used to be a racetrack down here, but they took the racetrack out and building this highway through it. And pretty much a lot of reason they was doing it because people started complaining about the noise. The racetrack was there before their houses was here. And that's like, if you go through there, you can come out through some more houses over in Glendale. I had a half a tank of gas. This is what I gotta pay. You heard it just stopped on its own. Cause this is what I use. None ethanol. You got all them other ones, but I don't put that junk in my car. I don't care how much it costs. Red handle. Look at my fuel economy, y'all. Yep, we ready. Alright, we're leaving Glendale, but here goes another business that's in our neighborhood, you know. Concrete business right there. We're leaving Glendale, y'all. And you can go down this little, that little road right there and it'll take you to a boat ramp. You can launch a little boat and go fishing down there if you want to go fishing. But once you cross over this bridge a little bit here, right up this sign, look at it. Double-decker single wide trailer, y'all. Where you see that at? Double-decker single wide trailer. Oh, let me see which way I want to go. I think I'll take this little right turn, y'all. Yeah. Y'all, it's a place down there called Xeon Chemicals. I think it's still called Xeon Chemicals. Which I think it used to be a part of this place I said called Hercules. Only thing here left for Hercules is pretty much that little burning tower. And it's like an office building over across the way. But all that used to be like business on the other side of that fence behind that building. It was like industrial. And that was a dangerous place. They, you know, after they figured it out that it was killing people. So they did something with the dirt and took it away, and I don't know what they were doing, but they did something with it. Here go old Church's Chicken. Old Big Star that turned to a Sullivan's Grocery. Over here on Main 7th Street. And this is a place not with the Fat Boys Pizza, but oh man, a damn train down there. Jeez. We ain't finna do no train. Let me see if I can get around it, y'all. This finna mess up my journey. Alright, golly, let me see. This gonna mess my journey up, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all where I came, where my daddy used to live at back in the 70s and super early 80s. I mean, you can't even tell it was a, you see that chimney looking junk right there? This whole yard with them two cars, that was my daddy's house over there. It's gone now, but that's where he was at for a minute. I gotta go somewhere. This train is not gonna act right. Some more historic district type stuff right there. Alright. Now right here, y'all. Now don't quote me straight to this, and I don't get too much into the political stuff, but this was our ex-mayor Johnny Dupree, which is a black dude. And I think he was the first black mayor and the only black mayor of Hattiesburg. I think so. I'm not sure. But this is on another side of the town where the historical stuff at. Now Dupree running for Congress. And this is the more crappier side of the historic. Cause you got some regulars built in it, then you got some historical stuff built in it. Y'all, when I was back in 1997, when we was first looking for our first house, I'm gonna show y'all the house that I pretty much wanted. Real tough, real tough. Kind of glad we didn't get it. But as you see, it's a lot of stuff over here, y'all. Nobody bothers. You know what I'm saying? They don't get in your business about, even though this is not like I said, that other than Glendale, this is the city part. But they don't bother nobody's stuff. Like you can have all this junk out in your front yard and they ain't gonna bother you. That house right there, that's the house I wanted years back. The house was built like a tank, y'all. It had concrete walls inside and it's brick. It was nicer than that though. And if you go back to Afro Man video, right there this is where he filmed part of his music video for Play Me Some Music. Go look up Afro Man. Y'all might know him from a song called Because I Got High. Y'all go that way, there's another back door into Petal. You cross the river again. But when my wife, back long time ago when she was a little old kid, when she came from Chicago, they got dumped right down here in what's called the Gula, y'all. I'm going through here because that train was back there. blocking the way, so I'm gonna have to go through Chain Park. This place is called a Gula. This is where a lot of East Coast Crips and Rolling 60s was dwelling at. But this was like a low end place, y'all, real low end. I don't know if they doing any building of it. I don't know. I ain't been over here in a long time. And if you look at one of my old videos, this is where I did the little sliding on my dune buggy in the intro, back off up in there. Alright, this is where she grew up at. I don't know where, but this is the area. It's very small too, y'all. The area very small. I think that there's a club. I came with Shelton's, I think the name of it was, but that was a little club. They had their times in them clubs too, y'all. A little bitty shotgun type clubs. There's a lot of houses over here missing too. Look at that, y'all. The tree, but ain't even no tree around, but they still got the fire barrel going. Yeah, man. A lot of missing houses. Get out of here fast, y'all. It ain't much of nothing over here. This is something you can't hardly see in the neighborhood. Little mud running around. I don't hardly ever see that. Matter of fact, I don't see that. Well, man, it's just people come in your yard with their dogs on leashes. Cause I remember when I was little, there used to be them little mutts everywhere running around. Look at it, they got the little police camera up there and everything, y'all. This was a bad crime area too. This is Mobile and 7th. Go down Mobile a little bit. Now, somewhere over here, well, my mama and them, they came up. There's a little house right here. I think it was right in here. They was up in that little way right there. Or either right here. It may have been right there. I don't know. My mama, they spent a little later childhood over there. I ain't gonna go all the way down there. We're gonna turn on East 9th Street over to Atlanta Street. Look at the fool at them. Just sitting there. Past the stop sign. Just sitting there. Ignorant. That's the type stuff. Now that's my grandmama house. My other grandmama on my daddy's side. She gone, and my granddad, he gone. But right around the corner from me, y'all, that grandmama, my other grandmama, my granddaddy, my aunties, a lot of people is in that graveyard. So we all still close. Now that right there, y'all, that's the back of a school called Eureka. Or as y'all would say, Eureka. A lot of people say Eureka. New Orleans Street right there. And this is a fool you got. Look at it. Don't that place look alright? Funeral home, but when you look at it from the back, oh my goodness, it was worse than that. Yep. I think my mama went to school there, I believe, Eureka. And I'm thinking that's the, man, it might be. That might be the Black History Museum. I think, I ain't even sure, y'all. You know? No, can't be. Wait a minute. It's, this the African American. Yeah, that's it. That's the African American, museum junk right there, Man, they done put a block up here. Man, you got to be shitting on me. I ought to cross it anyway. Y'all, I didn't even know that was there. There used to be a lot of buildings over here too, y'all. And I remember it was a club back over in this way, back when I was younger, and before my time. But when I was younger, it was up that way. It was called the Underground. And it used to be something called the Gold Nugget or the Thunderbolt. Something is, back in the old days, something, you know. I remember it too, but I was a youngster. These people called the Cab Stand. They had a little club off up in there, but the other club was, I think, right here. Right up in here, I believe. I ain't even sure the way they got it built around now. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way, y'all. I gotta show you the projects. Not the ones I come out of, but they look just like them. I might make it back over that way to show them to you. For my out-of-towners, look at that. Those are projects. Ha! They put us a couple buildings over there. Yep, just a couple of them. And for those out-of-town still too that don't know, they used to be called shimpers. There's not shimpers in no. Alright, there go the projects, y'all. These are called, golly, I can't remember, Bradfield. This is a Bradfield, y'all. The ones I come from is Robinson Place. They look just like them. Just on the other side of the town. And the building back there, you missed it. Used to be Rice's potato chips. I don't know if they sold those globally or what. I know they was around here real tough. And there's the train station. That's Norfolk Southern. Then right over next to it is the Amtrak. Back in the Gap, I used to go to this church. And guess what, y'all? I chose it as a child. My family was Baptist, but as a child, I said, I'm fixing to go to this, what you call it, this holiness church. And I kind of dug it for a while. You know, and then I was like, not for me really though. Alright, now this is our downtown Hattiesburg, y'all. Downtown. Look a lot like Los Angeles, don't it? Yeah. And there's the train station. You wanna go catch an Amtrak and come here. That's where the Amtrak gonna drop you off at. Downtown Hattiesburg. I'm gonna come back to this, y'all. I said I won't go somewhere else right quick. No, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna do the project second. Yeah. Alright. This we start downtown there. It's a VFW. That place there called Saks Army Store. That's how I used to go get my berets and my army boots and all back in the old Gap. And that place there is called the Bottling Company. It used to be Coca-Cola Bottling Company back in the old days. There's some more historical stuff down there, but I'll choose to go this way. That's the building where you go get your car tag at. Let me see which way I want to go. Which way I want to go. I'll go straight. I'm going to run this light, y'all. Bow. That's our downtown post office. And if you go that way, I'm going to go this way, though. If you go that way, That's the old jail. What was wrong with that one, y'all? That's our old jailhouse. They fixed to turn that to some apartments. Yes, they is. Some apartments. That's the city hall. That's not the city hall. That's the court. That's the city hall. That's the Singer Theater. And what are they doing? Something that you'll get kicked out for. Yeah. That used to be an old bank. It's fixing to become apartments. Y'all, and I truthfully don't know what they doing in that alleyway. But I'm gonna come up it and let you look down there. Cause every time, I'm not gonna go all the way through, but every time I come through here, I see them white people in that alley. And look at this, man, they made all us miss the light. Playing. Stupid bastard. Alright, this is called the Carter Building, y'all. It was a lot of stuff in the old Gap back in the day. But now it's apartments and they nice. I know this might be bringing back some memories for some people that is from here that ain't seen here in a while. That's that bank I came out of, y'all, and I fell. Alright, I'm finna show you them folks down that alleyway. I'm gonna turn. Y'all, I always thought this was one suspect. What you call it? ATM machine. This bank here, I guess they all have about this. Look at this here. Santa Claus still out. Alright. I guess they was still, you know, happy about it downtown, but who comes in the alleyway? Anybody but me. I'm the only one that does it, I believe. Come down the alleyway and use the ATM. And look at them down there. I don't know what they doing, y'all. Look at these. What are these, tourists? Why are y'all walking towards me? I don't know what these people doing. I never know what they doing, but they be doing. They taking selfies. Well, I didn't show much over here. This was, I said, where all those vice lords hanged out. You know, they hung out right up in here. It's called Walnut Street. I'm fixing to go to my mama right quick, y'all. She sold her house, but she got old, so she didn't want to be dealing with that no more. So she sold her house and moved into these little old, I don't know what you call this. But to go in here, you gotta put a mask on, everything. Hate that. Y'all, this called Dab Street. This was a place where clubs galore was here. They had clubs, it was Sunny Boys over there, Sunny Boys over there, Charles Patrick Barber. And there's the tobacco company, wow. Then there was another place down here called the Devil's Den. I remember going to all these clubs as a kid. I said it right, a kid. I was a kid, I was in the club. And then there was a place right up here on this corner, right up in there called Preachers. We used to go in there buy candy and stuff. Then right here was a little place called Lynn's Kitchen. wonder if that lady's still alive. Let me go this way here, y'all. Back over here. This somebody's death or is it a wedding? Same thing in some cases. I'm reckoning this is a funeral. Yep, there go to Hirsch. Oh man, here go the policeman in the street, blocking the street. I'm finna go around it, but he had no business blocking the street like that. Look at him, y'all. Just blocking the street. He think he's somebody. Y'all, look. There was police one time blocking the street somewhere. And I blew my horn. Move. You know what I'm saying? People be like, you don't do that, it's no police. She hitting me. You can't be blocking the street, don't care who you is. They think they got all the rights to do stuff that people don't got the right to do. They can have dark tint, but you can't. Well, I can. And I don't think they got no tag lights. Sometimes they don't even use signal lights. Most of the time they don't use signal lights. Alright, y'all, this is the projects I'm from. Robertson Place. If you're too busy to pray, well, you just too busy. Now, this used to be a field, just because this Francis Street Apartments is right through there, Francis Street Apartments. But this was just a field, y'all, back in the day. And it had like a concrete pad. I used to go and get the glass off of it, then go skating with my roller skates. Alright, now that was the building I was in right here. Right there in the middle, K64. Partner Roger, he was in that building right there, that little door to the right there. And right up in the middle out there, that's where they all used to break dance at. My cousin lived in that little building back off up in that little gap. Like I said, that was a field and there were woods right there, but that's the office. See them window units, y'all? Hot as hell in the summertime. Hot as hell in the wintertime, because you got one big heater downstairs that heat the whole place, and it be hot down there. And you see these mailboxes? They wasn't there, they were kind of down the other way. First of the month, welfare recipients be there just cussing the mailman out. Where my check at? You late with my check? Yeah, it ain't your check, you didn't work for it. You're a policeman. I'm paralleling him. Y'all, then I come out of the project, I went straight up here. Straight up here. We came out and moved right up here into that house right there with the doodle green color. Baby shit green, what you call it. I got a video when it snowed real tough and we were living right here. That policeman might cross my way in a minute. Did he go right? Nope, I don't even see him. Okay. I don't forget what them apartments were called back down there, but they called Breakthrough right now. This was a place called Sports 22. And that was a little liquor store too. But the owners, they went to jail for shoosh, I think it was like tax evasion, some more stuff. I think. And back in the old day, that before Sports 22 is called Plukies, y'all. Plukies. Now, like I said, those were the projects right there now. Those were the projects. Now, right down the street of the projects, like right around across the tracks. No brakes. Right up this street here. When the light turn, I turn it back on if it go out. I mean, but that was the mayor of, but he had like, right now this house is for sale. Let's just say that there. He had a lot of business going on, a lot of money. This house is for sale now for $1.3 million. It's nice. All right, y'all. And this is what was so bad. He put in so much dirt and work, or whatever you want to call it. You see how bad this street is? It's brick. Even Mobile Street was brick, but he did not want this brick taken up for nothing. So they work around this brick. They worked around it just to keep it. I don't know how they got away with this little bit going across there, but then you get right back up here again. This is what a house is. You can look it up, $1.3 million is what they selling it for. It's a whole historical house too. Think I'm gonna pay $1.3 million for a historical house? And y'all, when I was a kid and I walked by this, I used to say, man, I like that house. It's got an elevator in it, got a swimming pool back there. It's alright, y'all. I like it. As you can see, around Hattiesburg, there's a lot of old historical houses. I don't understand why they like this, but I don't like old houses like this. And yes, y'all, the green snowball stand is still here. More memories, huh? Old Heidelberg. Now I know that I said I was supposed to wash my car a while ago. I forgot. But I'm fixing to go do it now. Little pig, let me in. The wash zone, the only one I can come to, y'all. They kicked me out of the other one. And let me show y'all something here. See what she doing? They don't do this at Rainforest. Rainforest, they'll spray some little bug stuff on your windshield and on your front, and you just go on through. Take in mind too, y'all, I used to work here, but it wasn't here, and it went backwards. I used to work here when it was called Red Arrow Car Wash, and that was way back in 1990. I think 6, I think 5, 6, something like that. And see, they actually wash your car. See what I mean? They actually take care and do something with your car. Pre-wash. Y'all see that? 39 degrees. I'm just that dude, y'all. I gotta have my air conditioning on. Y'all, these are some old apartments too. These apartments been here forever, and I forgot what the name of them was back in the days. They done changed the name of them up, so I cannot tell you what the name of them was. This here's just storage. That's a storage place. That's storage, but this is a storage. But you always gotta put beauty first. Damn, I seen Heidelberg again. Alright, y'all, now this here, back in 1987-ish, I would have loved to live over here. This was a kicking area, y'all. I mean, you had to have a couple dollars in your family to live over here. Now, as you can see, it has all changed. I can tell by that there, it's changed. Cause back then, I'm sure that wouldn't have been out front like that. You don't put junk out in your front yard like that. You don't do it. I don't care how many kids you got, how much of a family person you got, or you are. You don't do it. It's nasty. That stuff belongs in the backyard. What are these? What are those? Some White Walkers. House look like a church, don't it? It look like a church. Power walkers, what they call, y'all. I forgot about them. Power walkers. That's a nice fence there, y'all. It ain't all privacy like it, but it's nice. That's nice there. Now that house there, y'all, went for too much. I think that house went for a little over 200,000. Too much in my world for that. I mean, that ain't worth 200,000, y'all. A lot of damn power walkers out here this morning. Pick a cold day to go walking, yeah. I used to be mad as hell back in the days, y'all, when I used to have to get up and go to work. I think this was the president of our college live at, I think, y'all. USM. I think that's his house. Now, that's a house back here, y'all. You can see the tennis court from that other side. Not that one. You can see the tennis court from this house on the other side. That's how big it is. I'm talking about way on the other side. And they be having like a scene out here. I'm surprised they ain't got one for Mardi Gras. But it be all, you seen it on my video of Christmas. It had all kinds of stuff sitting out here. Oh, which way do I want to go? Alright, we'll go this way. 40th Avenue, y'all. Now, this is another little old spot that I wouldn't mind living here today. Not that where I'm at, but like this area. And it's gonna sound crazy what I'm gonna say, but this area reminds me of not Amityville, but God, what's the name of that? With the little girl going to the TV, y'all. I forgot the name of it when she said they're here. Man, I forgot the name of that. It's a little scary show back in the old days. Oh. I ain't gonna go in there no deep. I'm gonna come back out of here, y'all, but get the point of what that is, you know. That's alright over there. I like this area. It'll come to me in a minute, y'all, the name of that movie I'm talking about. Y'all, this is nice, but I would not want to live in these sticks. Because when the weather comes, that bad stuff, man, you have trees all over your house. Y'all, what kind of sign is this? 40th place, 40th place. Let me in. You know what I'm saying? What kind of sign could that be? It just I don't know. Like which you say I live at 40th place. You like which one? Like you go down there like, geez, what's the name of that street? It's just a street. Come in and turn left or right, you know. Like look at the sign, y'all. Look at this. Where do you live at? 40th place, 40th place. Boy, I tell you, they get on about it, y'all. They got their little solar panels going on. I think this is the house back in the days to have all these cars covered up. But let's get on to Oak Grove, y'all. Out west, where everybody want to move to. All the black uppities want to go to Oak Grove, y'all. Let's get on out here. Y'all, this wasn't all that, but back in the old Gap, this used to be some apartments and stuff that everybody wanted to move to out this way. People wanted to move out here, but now, no. Look at it. You know that buggy out here. Who else out here? Trampoline in the front yard. Mix match furniture. Mix. It used to be where it was at, y'all. Damn, I just ran that stop sign, didn't I? Look at him up here, y'all. Already. See this gate right here? That gate, they done put a new one up. As you can see, look at the fence on the ground, y'all. Little pieces. They put a new one up. They gonna tear it back down so they can go to Walmart, y'all. That's why I say out here ain't worth nothing no more. He already, look at how he prancing up down the thing. Why is he doing that? You know what I'm saying? Ain't my business, but if I lived out here, I wouldn't want him prancing all up and down. Go on somewhere, fella. Old partner, man, his house right here. He moved out here now. He got them kind of dudes walking up and down the street throwing trash in his yard. Used to didn't be that way, y'all. Okay, y'all, that's the new mall. Well, it ain't new, but that's the new mall from our old abandoned mall. I'm finna have to hurry up and get from out here because it's fixing to get to that 4 o'clock traffic. You don't want to be caught in that junk. Y'all, this light traffic for us, but it gets worse than this. For so many people who claim to hate Hattiesburg, look at this Walmart, y'all. There's so many people who claim to hate Hattiesburg, but they can't stay away from Hattiesburg. I would ask you, please stay away from Hattiesburg. Look at that. Walmart and Sam's by themselves, all that down there. But this is how the east side of Hattiesburg used to be until everybody moved out here to the west. But it wasn't as bad back then. It wasn't. I tell you, it was not. Alright, way out here is where our Nissan dealership moved to. Then you cross the street, you have Courtesy Ford. Used to be way up there where I showed y'all was abandoned at. Now they done went to this thing. They go way back there now. The owners are billionaires. So I think it's two brothers. That's Toyota. Now what we don't have here, y'all, I'm in the wrong lane. Well, I ain't going out there then. Where I was gonna go is out Cane Break area and Lake Serene. That is where the more higher end houses at. Cane Break, they like 300, 500,000, $1 million and on up. That is the area. When you go a little bit further out, like let me see what's the name of it called. Poltergeist was the name of that movie, y'all, that I was talking about, that other place around here. But this little area down there, I forgot what it was called, but it was it's out there where the football player Brett Favre live at. Brett Favre. But y'all, I'm finna go and take it on in. I ain't going no further out there. I'm finna go see something out here. Believe it or not, y'all, out here is where I can find me some Colt 45 malt liquor. So I'm finna go get me some Colt 45, get me a few quarts of that. Take it on in. Take it to the house, take it to the house. But this is one other side of the Oak Grove area. And there's, like I said, there's another side across the other side of the highway. And this is what it looks like out here. This, like the land layout, y'all. It's like you got space. And the further you get out, the more you can't afford it. You get what I'm saying? The further you go out west, the more you can't afford it. The further you go well east, you can afford it. I'm surprised that they ain't saw no Confederate flag, especially when I was in Petal. Normally I see them in Petal. Can't believe it. All I see is regular old bull crap flags. That's all I see. I done seen a couple of state flags, the new one. Now this is how y'all think we is in Mississippi. That's not us. It's just a couple people do have horses and they ride them now. That ain't what we do here. And how many dirt roads have you seen? There are some dirt roads when you get on down in this country, but it ain't what you think. It ain't what people say on TV. As you know, we have a lot of trees. It's pine trees. They got the fireplace on and it ain't even that cold. It's like 43 right now, y'all. Look, see, even in Oak Grove, they got trailers. Now, like I said, there's different areas. I'm sure there's an old house. This is the kind of street, y'all, I like riding my dune buggy on. There ain't no stop signs. And in the summertime, it's cool between these trees. I love riding my dune buggy in places like this. This is the life when you can do that. I mean, you get out that little city area and get on back on these rural roads. Man, it is wonderful. You just go into another little world. The engine go to hum and it's just all good. Y'all don't look like that thing want to walk away. Still in Oak Grove. Can you guess who live around that way? Oh, I'm gonna run this ditch if I don't watch it. And yep, and then right here too. Cause you see the pit bull out in the front yard. And he barking at everybody come by. I'm just passing by, he go barking. Look at him. Boy, boy, boy. Here's what I want y'all to see though. Man, I won't be paying that much for no apartment that I know of. Maybe not to this day, but come on now. That's a lot of money for an apartment. It me. Look at the ups guy. Middle of the road. Trey. Look at the food right here. Huh. Yep, there's a moped, y'all. They had him too. Y'all had as many trees in y'all city? Up north. No, down south you got them. Back on Interstate 59. We out of Oak Grove, y'all. We back in the Hattiesburg primary area. These is they still the Marks? Let's see. These were called a Mark apartments back then. Mark something. Yeah, they is. They still Mark. But one of these, it was either the one on the other end or those back there. Brett Favre's wife used to live in them things. Way back in the day. The candy shop. 2 square. They also got something called 4 square. Y'all, black folks will keep those Chinese peoples and all in business at places like that. Cause man, don't nobody buy that junk but them hardly. You know, I ain't saying white folk don't eat that stuff, but they the one mostly in there. They just gotta have something talking about exotic. Man, that ain't exotic. Not no more. It ain't since y'all eat it like that. The line over there, y'all, oh my goodness, that thing be long. It's like I said. Now look. Do you want some coffee that bad that you gonna sit in this line? It's wrapped around the store, y'all. You don't sit in this line. Look at it. Take a good look at this line. It's like this all the time. Go to the gas station, get you some gas, some stuff, some coffee. Yeah, but I'm at the corner market, y'all. This is where I go. You know why? Cause it's a special place to shop. That line, y'all, is ridiculous. They do that for some coffee. I don't get it. It cannot be that special. I think they just do it just to walk around with the cup that say Starbucks. I don't know, but it's ridiculous. Go to the corner market, y'all, and it's pretty much attached. Cause you got it right here. Wine in the spirits. Let's see if I can get in this Starbucks. Somebody behind me though. I don't think I got it. Starbucks line all the way across there. Crazy, y'all. This place used to be like Starbucks. It used to be just like Starbucks, y'all. See them cars right there? They moved it. It used to be down in that building. But the line used to go down this highway. And whatever this street. It used to be all the way down that street. To go in there get some Raisin Cane chicken. And I'm telling y'all, the little fingers, woo, they ain't all that. They ain't all that. I ain't been there but like 3 times in life, and every time I went, I've never been impressed. And y'all, up in this Topher's place right here, they have daiquiris. They got alcohol in them, but I think it's got like 1% or something. Cause it ain't touched me. And that was one of them times, you know, like when I don't drink for a week, and I drank that, I'm like, man, where is the feeling? Why are you in Mississippi? Why? Monroe County, that's somewhere, I don't even know where that at. Way in Hattiesburg. Nobody likes Hattiesburg though, y'all. But this traffic in a few minutes getting ready to beef up coming this way. I'm fixing to take y'all to Midtown. This is our it's called Midtown District. We came here when they first opened, and we ate at the pizza place and got us a little margarita, walk around a little bit. And that was it. I heard there's a nice something in this Hotel Indigo. I forgot what it was. Surprised ain't nobody behind me. This whole area though, y'all, you can buy alcohol and walk around and shop in all these places. And you can actually, and on up that way too, you can actually walk around with your alcohol, drink it, and shop. And when you go downtown Hattiesburg, same thing. You can buy your alcohol and walk around town. They think we Bourbon Street, huh? That's in New Orleans if you didn't know. Some of you might got to get your monkeys waxed. Yeah. And tell me this here. How can a chicken salad place stay in business? Orange Theory. Alright, you know we'd have made that loop. Now back this way, I could go straight back to where I'm going south. Let's say south. And I can go to another community called Dixie Community. Dixie alright that I heard. I heard it's alright. Not all that, but alright, you know. And this way, I'm not going to go there, but I can go to Raw Spring Community. Now this, let me tell you something. The place over there, they sell that Cloud Vapor 9 stuff, Cloud 8, Vapor 8, whatever it's called, Delta 8. Raw Springs is a place that all black people used to love back in the day that I used to hear about. It used to always be, now take in mind now, I come from the project, so it was something. Do y'all remember this place right here? It was called Roper's. It was a bar. Not a bar, but yeah, a bar. Roper's something, but the city made them shut it down. And okay, Raw Springs used to be like, oh yeah, so-and-so, they got them a nice house out in Raw Springs. Oh, so-and-so got them a nice brick house out in Raw Springs. It was always out in Raw Springs. But now, the riffraff has gotten out there in Raw Springs. Now y'all, I remember partying over at them apartments when I was a youngster. I'm talking about like a young. And that was like back in, I would say 1981, 80, somewhere around there. Selma. Y'all, I'm gonna stop it right here because I'm going to my stomping ground, which is Bucks Bargain Center. I go here like 3 times a week. Ain't nobody hardly over here right now. This used to be West Building Supply, y'all. Now it's the best. Executive Inn, y'all. Let me see if I can get still enough you can see the price. Well, couldn't. It's like I think it's $200 a week, something like that. $200 something dollars. Now these little junks right here, Howard Johnson Super 8s and Star and Red Roof, whatever that is, and quality. Oh no, you don't want to stay there. $10 an hour, y'all. Go work at Burger King. You want to stay at these other little junks here because these people live there, and they is trash. I mean to call people trash. I ain't gonna say I don't mean, but yeah. I mean, because you ought to see them. You just ought to see them. They come out, they stand out with the pants hanging down. Then they come over there and it may ask you for a couple dollars. Then they come over there talking loud. It's just horrible. I got one more place to take y'all. One more place. I ain't never been here myself, but I'm finna see what this little cottage looking place is all about. I always wanted to drop down in there. I said one day I'm going over there, one day, and this will be the best day to go over there, y'all. I was actually heading home, but I'm like, well, let me see what this place got going on. And if you northern people, you'll see that our houses are nothing like your houses. These houses not built for snow. That's one reason. Look at these roof, y'all. They will hold a lot of snow. That's one reason we don't like snow around here. There's times when we done got the good snow. It wasn't good as y'all snow, but it was some good snow. Look at this here, see there? Shit in the people's yard. But the snow get on top of like the gas stations or what have you. They collapse the roofs. They bring these trees down. They bring power lines down just for the ice accumulating, y'all. So we not equipped for that. Just like y'all ain't equipped for the heat. A lot of y'all stuff will melt. And look at this, y'all. Let me show y'all this here. See that fence?